We have breaking news, and it is a doozy. Moments ago, the Justice Department released a secret 2019 memo. It was written by Bill Barr's two top deputies, Stephen Engel and Ed O'Callaghan. Bill Barr used this memo, held secret until moments ago, to justify his decision to not charge Donald Trump with the crimes of obstruction of justice outlined in the 23-month-long investigation led by Robert Mueller and his team from the Mueller probe. This memo was written by two senior DOJ officials for Attorney General Barr, both political appointees. They argue that the Mueller report had not established a case to charge Trump with obstruction. The Justice Department had fought to keep this memo hidden, but last week an appeals court ordered its release, agreeing with an earlier decision by a judge that DOJ had been, quote, disingenuous in withholding the memo. Let's bring into our conversation Andrew Weissmann, former DOJ prosecutor and senior member of Robert Mueller's special counsel investigation. He's now an MSNBC legal analyst. Also with us still, Pete Strzok, he's a former FBI counterintelligence agent who also worked on the Mueller investigation. And my colleague, NBC News justice reporter Ryan Riley's here. Ryan, you've been reading through it. Tell me your sort of top line observations.
Yeah, so essentially it lays out a lot of what was redacted. We had only seen a very heavily redacted form of this before, but it lays out the basis. And, it does seem to be in many ways making essentially what amounts to a defense argument for Trump in a lot of these cases. There's one line in here regarding the line where this was Comey telling the president that he hoped that he could let this go. And they write in here that there was not a clear and it was not directing, quote, a clearly direct a particular action in the Flynn investigation, and Comey did not react at the time as though he had received a direct order from the president. It's just overall, it seems a pretty defensive mechanism. And remember, these were two top officials from the Trump administration who were making this case, but they were essentially making a case for what Barr had sort of already determined, which was that he was not going to charge the president. The other line that the other argument I think that really sticks out here is just this idea that Donald Trump wasn't necessarily motivated by his desire to cover up wrongdoing. It was more that he was just getting impacted by in the political realm, and this was impacting his political abilities. It's basically an argument that would sort of justify a lot of his actions, is what this memo sort of lays out. So overall, it sort of almost reads as a defensive document of Donald Trump in a lot of ways.